I will whip any Indian village on the plains. Indians, Schmindians. Where did all these damn Indians come from? Hurrah, boys! Let's get the last few of these Reds and head on back to camp. George Armstrong Custer. General George Armstrong Custer graduated last of his class. He was court-martialed twice, convicted of 8 counts, 3 of which were deserting his command, failing to retrieve soldiers' dead bodies, his soldiers' dead bodies, damaging army horses. This is the great man that we name towns, parks, streets, schools after. It was a really beautiful, bright, sunny day. My children suggested, being that it was such a beautiful day, we should celebrate that day with a picnic at the park. We were new to the area. So I suggested, actually, I was so happy that they actually suggested something free. So I got the food ready, I got the kids ready, we jumped in the car, we were gonna go to a park close by. Just trying to save gas, I'm a single mom. Well, let's go to a new park, kids. We pulled up. I jump out of the car, grab the picnic basket. My kids are all undoing their seatbelts. My oldest, Mom. Oh my gosh, she talked to me. She actually removed her face from her phone. Mom, what? We're at Custer Park. My smile faded. I don't know why, but I glanced around. I remember that sigh. I remember my daughter's eyes looking at me. What, Mom? She didn't understand. I put that picnic basket back on that seat, closed that door, and said, come on, kids, we're leaving. Let's find a new park. As we're driving, I look over and I glance at my daughter, and I'll never forget the eyes that stared back at me. I'll never forget that when we did arrive at that park and had our beautiful picnic, that I had to ruin that beautiful Sunday afternoon picnic with my children to explain why my oldest daughter was so upset about a park named after Custer Park, named after Custer. That beautiful picnic we were going to have turned into a sad conversation of awakening for my children. We need to rename Custer Park because nobody should feel uncomfortable or unwelcome at any park. We need to rename Custer Park because whether we're taking our children to play, hanging out with our friends, or enjoying a barbecue with our family, we shouldn't be reminded of the historical trauma our people are still struggling to heal from. This community has been through a lot these past few years. Racial tensions are high, and we face discrimination and racism every day. With what we've been through, it's important that we make efforts toward healing and reconciliation. We need to accept and acknowledge. We need to learn from our history. Come together, move forward, and build a better, stronger, more unified community for our children. Renaming Custer Park isn't about rewriting history. Custer had scouts. I am a direct descendant of the Arikara Scouts. I often ask myself, would my people have fought alongside Custer, knowing what would happen to the great people of this land? Would they have still made that decision? Or what was being weighed in front of them for them to make that decision? If Custer would have listened to Bloody Knife that day and not attacked that village, what would have happened to Custer? Would we have parks, towns, schools, and streets named after him? We need to rename Custer Park so that a mother taking her children to a park doesn't have to explain the ugly history that we all share. Please join the effort to rename Custer Park. Let's find a name more welcoming and considerate to everyone. Let's ask the Bismarck Park Boards and Recreation to uphold their mission statement and stand by their core values. That they want to provide a park with diversity, accountability, inclusion. They want to provide their community with a park of high standard so that we can all enjoy. On December 17th at 5 p.m., a group of people will be going before the park board right here in Bismarck to rename Custer Park. We ask that you join us. Like the Facebook page, sign the petition, fill the room. Let's make a better community, a stronger community for our children.